Physical silver premiums are at record levels. I did not cause this. You caused this. That's right, you are the problem. Doesn't it feel good to blame things on other people? But if you're confused about the state of the physical silver market, then you need to watch this video, because I talked to several major precious metal refiners, major bullion retailers, and mining company CEOs. I have critical information that will explain why premiums are so high and what that means for the price of precious metals as we move throughout the rest of the year. Let's get started right now. If you want content practically every day about silver, gold, and precious metal mining companies, you are in the right place. And guess what? You're part of Ron's Basement. I'm glad you're here. Please consider subscribing to my channel, giving my video a thumbs up, and sharing it anywhere and everywhere you can. Let's get back to the video. So I made a previous video about how my local bullion retailer is sold out of silver. I got a lot of comments in the comment section from people saying, well, my bullion dealer has tons of silver. I should rephrase what I said. Any reasonably priced silver is gone from the market. Sure, there's silver available. There's plenty on eBay. There may be plenty at your bullion store. I won't argue that point. But you are paying a sky-high premium to get that silver. So sure, there is some silver available. There's certainly not a surplus. There's certainly not a plethora of silver in the market. But the silver that is available, the limited supply that is available, is at a sky-high premium. And that tells us something. Heck, anything's available for the right price. I might even consider selling this silver cat, Pippi. If the right offer came through, and please don't tell my wife I just said that, but I'll argue the point that all of the reasonably priced silver is gone from the market. Heck, all the reasonably priced cats are gone too. And when it comes to sky-high premiums, there seems to be a lot of finger pointing going on. The retailers are pointing their finger at their distributors. The distributors are pointing their finger at the refiners. The refiners are pointing their fingers at the miners. Nobody seems to want to take responsibility for what almost feels like price gouging in the silver bullion market. But don't forget, this is all your fault. And I'm going to explain that to you at the end of the video. And we know the silver miners are producing pretty much the same amount of silver they've produced in previous years. Maybe a little bit lower, and we know silver is becoming increasingly harder to find for the miners, but nonetheless, this isn't a problem of supply coming out of the mines. So, no matter how you slice and dice it, the bottom line, and this is the key, demand, retail demand, investor demand, for silver is overwhelming the supply. I'm sorry, you can throw out all kinds of reasons why the supply is constrained, whatever. I think when it comes to physical silver bullion, it's not necessarily a supply issue, it's more of a demand issue. And who's the source of that demand? You. The only way they can get away with these sky-high premiums is because demand is overwhelming supply. If demand were to drop, well, then guess what? The premiums would drop. And what that means for silver going forward is that demand outstripping supply, well, that's like Econ 101. That's a very, very supportive factor for the price of silver, on top of industrial use and the other uses that create demand for the precious metal. So you're not really the problem. You're just here in Ron's basement with me trying to understand the dynamics of the silver market. And when demand overwhelms supply, that creates an imbalance that is always corrected through higher prices, which is what we expect to see in the coming months and years. Hey, thanks for joining me today in Ron's Basement. You're always welcome. If you'd like to subscribe, you can do that right here. Have a great day. I will see you soon.